Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? What's up, warriors? What it do, what it do, what it do? I'm about to get out for a few minutes. Not too much, not too long, but just a few little minutes. To go get me some juice. I'll be going to the big squeezy. I'll be going to the big squeezy to get my juice, get my juice. You see me? I'm going to get me some juice from Big Squeezy. I'm going to get me some juice from the Big Squeezy. I'll be putting this on my eyebrows to try to help them. Can you see me? To help them, you know, do what they need to be doing, honey. Just a little something. Let's see. Try to go so you can see. I'll be what you call sculpting? Sculpting? I get their eyebrows like that. I want to order me some from Baskin Leather. But I just got some products from them. The shampoo and stuff, my kid. I might get some eyebrow gel, but you gotta have an order over $30 for them to ship it to you for free shipping. So the next time I order from them, I'll get some of that, and I don't know what else I'll get. Because I got a lot of stuff. Because I just ordered the bundle, and it's gonna last me for a while. I don't think I probably will get some more conditioner, because you know conditioner be the first thing I need. So I probably would get the conditioner and then I could try the eyebrow gel when they have these sale. Their products work good though, Baskin Leather products. With your hair. I'm trying to get my hair to go back. See my eyebrows. I hope everybody is having an amazing Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I want me one of them small video cameras that you can call with. I'm gonna get me one. But I'm gonna have to learn how to edit with it too. That's why I need a computer. I'm gonna have to invest in another computer. I probably shouldn't wipe that oil off my face, because I had the Baskin Leather oil on my face. So I'll see if it don't. But and it's still in. Now this right here, I get this off of Amazon. It's good. But I still want to try Baskin Leather. But I get this one right here. I get this one off of Amazon. Brow limitation. It help your eye. And it stay on. The food's 24 hours. It stay on. It stay on. And some people call me and I like mine good for some reason. I like that wow. I should wipe that oil off my face first. So I did it. And this time with my bundle, this Baskin Leather, this volumizing for your eyebrows. You put it on at night. I forgot to put it on. I had to put it on. So I put some on this one. I forgot to wipe it off. But this stuff volumizing help your eyes, your eyebrows grow. And this they products. I got the shampoo, conditioner, the mask, the honey conditioner for the deep condition. I got the oil for your scalp stimulator. And it don't like stimulate your scalp, it's just open, but you can tell it works. I got this, but I got a bigger one. And I got this here, it's a cream that you put on your scalp. And when you put it on, it's oily, but the oil so thin, it's not overly oily. It works good. And I put some stuff on your scalp and it be oily. That's not oily. And it's a hair elixir. It seals in the oil. When I say this is a game changer, this is a game changer. It literally locks in the oil. And then I got the hydrating mist under the sink. I got all of this stuff. And they what's called edge control? It's the bomb. It's good. So they say edge control is good. So I got some on there. So I'm just gonna kind of put some of this on there to kind of put it up. So I got some on there. I don't want my ears to get too stiff. So I'm gonna brace the legs as long as they can. I'm trying to get my hair okay. So I want my brace the legs as long as they can. I had to cut my hair. So this one, but I had to take some vitamin D's too for your bones, vitamin D for your bones and stuff. Sometimes you don't do all the problem, especially when you do certain stuff. You have to like detox your body, take the vitamin D for your bones, and detox your body. And that's what I had to do. I'll tell a while later. Not right now. I'm gonna tell my testimony. And that's what I had. It's one thing. I have a testimony. So I was taking some Jerry Sauce. I just started yesterday. I heard him talking about that Jerry Sauce and he tried some Jerry Sauce. So I got some. I ordered some off Amazon. And it came yesterday. I tried it. I just started yesterday. I took some this morning. So I'm about to start back walking and stuff too. It's getting warm outside. Put some of that oil on there. Because that's what this here for. Like any spots that you need, you don't overdo it. And plus I put some of the oil in here too as well. And I just squeeze my scalp with it. Now since I got my braids, I didn't overly oil it, but I've been oiling it. And I'll probably oil it again tonight when I go to bed so it can soak in there and I can tie it up. And my hair won't be getting soft and coming up. But it's good. It works really good. And I'll put some oil on my edges because I get my edges to go back. I gotta get my hair to go back, period. And I'll tell my testimony when I go over and see it. Right now, I can't tell you. Happy Friday, warriors. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. And I'm about to go to Big Squeeze and get some juice. Because I've been eating crazy. Eating healthy is crazy. Everything's getting crazy. And I'm working on some stuff, so I'm trying not to overspend. But today I gotta go get that juice. It's $5 Friday at Big Squeeze, so I'm gonna go get a couple of bottles and pick up me some vegetables and fruits. And everybody fruits don't be good. Some of that stuff be fake. You gotta watch me getting doggone fruits from everything. Some of that fruit be fake. See how the edge control in my edges on. I just put some of the pre-honey avocado cream nature for smoothing and freeze control style mousse, and it's already got that on there. So see how I laid it down. It's good. Now with my braids, I have this. See this right here. This neat braid conditioner gel. It's $10, and I use the bigger bottle in my salon. This is good. It holds your hair together, and then I put the shine jam mousse on there afterwards. And when I say it's good, it's good. My salon coming up. Got a couple of more days. The 31st. That's gonna be it, babe. I'm gonna be closed. I'm gonna obey God fully, honey. I got to walk in the fullness of this thing. The fullness of it. The fullness. I didn't think I was gonna be closing that song, but God. I gotta come back and clean up some stuff today. Because my next day gonna be on the 31st. That's it. I ain't taking nobody else after that. I'm gonna be obedient to God. If they don't come in and be like, nope, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna fully obey God. I gotta walk in the fullness of it. I gotta walk in the fullness. I can't be half obedient. And I'm like, Lord, you have to help me walk this walk, honey, because I sure don't want to be disobedient, and I don't want to miss my Kairos moment, and I'm going to need this up, because I want to walk in this fully. I want to be fully obedient, and I'm coming to the closing of my salon. I've been so much things is out of there, so I'm going to finish today. I'm going to clean up some stuff. And I still have some stuff to say. I'm still doing a building fund. I'm going to have to repost it. I just gave it a little break, so I won't be, weighing people out and stuff. But I still got my building fund up. I'm praying to God to see if he want the building fund. I'm doing it with the GoFundMe. So I'm praying to God to see if he want me to stop doing it with the GoFundMe. Do he still want me to continue with the GoFundMe? And then if I do start back, I'm going to see if I can start it with my ministry name. That sounds so weird. Because you already know I'm already got my name and stuff together. So if I do start it again, I'll put it in the name of the ministry. But only if God allow me to. If not, I'm going to have to just keep doing it like that till he allow me to release the name. And I got to be fully obedient. I've been praying like, Lord, help me with this walk, because I don't want to get the big head. I want to stay humble. I don't want to try to manipulate nobody. I don't want to get over on nobody. I don't want nobody thinking that, even though, people going to have their ways anyway. But I'm talking about me, Verna. I want to be fully obedient. I want to trust God. I don't want to be dependent on nobody, because this ministry that God is allowing me to walk in is going to be different. It ain't from no monetizing. When I say it's from blood, sweat, and tears, and me being obedient to God. And the more I be obedient, the more he open doors. And God been blowing, he just been surprising me. I'm like, God, you are really surprising me. And some stuff I'm like, God, how am I going to do this? And I just have to sit down and go through stuff and just take my time and just do it, because I'm in the cross, so I'm crossing over. And that's what I'm doing. I'm crossing over. And it's like, I'm right there at the crossroad. I'm right there. So, and I got to fully obey God. So I'll be going back there today, cleaning up some of my stuff, throwing it in bags and stuff. I had the second garage sale. And God still, it looked like it was going to be slow. But after it warmed up, people were still coming. I had closed the gate, and the same thing. I had people still coming. I had to open up the gate and let a couple of people come in. And they were still buying stuff. I say, God, you supersede. When I say God superseded both garage sales, and I had one time, I didn't post it. When I did it at one point, And John, I had told John, I said, well, go ahead on and cut your grass, because I say this one here, you know, I don't know, it was kind of, he had started off kind of slow. I say, so I'll be able to handle it. Baby, I was getting ready to close. I was like, no, don't close it yet. Girl, when I tell you, like I'm talking, when I tell you, them people just started coming in. I felt like I was in a department store by myself. I had got overwhelmed. Girl, I was like, calm down, bag the stuff, just take your time, ring it up, you know, add it up on the calculator, and just take your time. When I tell you I had a line, a Chinese man came. You know how they be doing this like this here? He was doing that. You nice, you nice. And I was professional. I was looking professional. I was dressed nice. I wasn't dressed no any kind of way. And that's when John had left. I wasn't dressed no any kind of way. Baby, they came in. They was coming in. I had a whole line of people. And everybody bought something. I done sold all my curling irons, but two, I got two good. One of them I had in the house, and the lady was looking for one. I say, I have one. I say, but it's pricey. And I was keeping it, I say, because I know hairstylists know tools. So she had picked up this other one. I think it was like $5, and it was small because she had short hair. I said, I got one that I paid like $125 for, but I said, I will work with you because I know, you know, I'm at a garage sale. I said, you can go and look it up for yourself. Where I bought it from, I say, because it's brand new. I used it one time because all my clients have long hair. Nobody has short hair. All my clients, they trying to let their hair grow. And I was trying to get into short hair. So I went and brought it out. She was like, you don't want such and such for it. I say, no, I'll give you, make a deal. So I made a deal for her. I sold it to her for $60. And she bought it. And then after that, she bought her mama 2 suits. I had my clothes out there. That one lady was like, I don't know, I'm trying people clothes, but your clothes smell good. I say, because I keep my stuff up. But the other lady, she ended up buying that, and she bought 2 suits, and they bought some other stuff. And I was just begging her stuff. They had Caucasian people. They had one man, he came about his wife, like through pack, because I had some Michael Kors slippers. And you know, because I can't wear a lot of flat shoes now, and I love my Michael Kors. I love Michael Kors, and I love Coach, and I keep my stuff up. So I hadn't been wearing them because they was like too flat, so they still looked at brand new, and I was selling them for $3. And I paid good money for them Coach slippers. But I had them a minute. He bought his wife all the Coach slippers, all the little bitty, all the big bags. I had some nice big bags that you could take places, and they still looked new. I think I sold them for like $3. And he bought some other stuff. Everybody was in the line was buying stuff. One lady, she was just popping. She bought the CD player. She bought the she bought the boom box with the CD player, and it got a Bluetooth to it. And I only used that one time, and that was for my conference. She bought that. She bought the speakers. She was buying clothes. She bought just, it was putting this, she was buying pens. She was just putting stuff up there. Her stuff ended up being like $50-something. That was a blessing, because that boom box, I paid like $40 for that boom box off Amazon, $39, and I sold it for, I paid 40 some dollars. It was pricey because how it was. It had the CD on it. It had the Bluetooth. I think I paid like $45 for that, and that was a sale. And I think I sold it for $15, and I only used it one time. She bought that, and she was buying the little fundraiser. I had my little fundraiser thing out there too. I just had like chips and pens and stuff, asking them did they want to donate. And she bought, shoot, that lady must have bought about 5 pens. So she bought that, and the other lady, then they had another older lady, her friend came. They was buying stuff. I had got overwhelmed. I had stuff. I was like, God, you is overwhelming me. Like, it was so overwhelming that how he just showed up for me. I say, God, when nobody else ain't showing. And I was out there by myself because my husband had left and went cut grass. And he said, just calm down, just bag. And I had my bags. I had bags and stuff. I was bagging this stuff up. I was looking cute. Not cute trying to be up, but I was looking decent. I was out there like, oh, I'm just trying. No, I had everything set up so neat. I had it just like a department store. Everything, all the shoes, all that's gone. They just have a few slippers left and a lot of boots. They be like, it's summertime. I say, but you gonna be wanting these boots, then you gonna be like, I should have got them boots. When I tell you, he showed up at both garage sales. God showed up at both garage sales, and I still got stuff left, you know, but I still got to do my other thing for the salon. So that was gonna be a small garage sale, but I'm gonna be selling a building. I'm gonna be selling everything that's in there. A lot of stuff already gone, already been got for sale signs on it. I sold my little bit of refrigerator. I sold that bed. I sold the entertainment center. That's gone. It ain't gone. It's still junk. I gotta take it to the person, but they already paid for it. God overwhelmed me. I had got overwhelmed. I was like, Lord, you are so amazing, and you have literally showed up for me. And it was me and God. So when people be like, oh, you need this, wear your overhead. But when you be going through and it's just you and God, in the midst of you going through whatever you going through, and I'm talking about in a good way, when he done isolated you, when he building you up, when he telling you how to do things. He told me the closing date. He told me the 2 Saturdays they have the garage sale. Where the people didn't, oh, you need such and such. What is it? Because, baby, I'm doing this alone. Me and my husband, I had him out there, but John B got his little business where he be cutting grass, so I thought it was going to be slow. Back when he left, them people just started coming. First, God started off slow. I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and, I was making, sales and stuff. God was like, When I tell you a drove came, a drove of people, even young people. I had watches out there that was still new. They just had to get a battery. A little couple, they bought the watches. They bought the Betty Boo purses. Another person came, they bought the LSU watch. My husband had never wore that LSU watch. It still looked brand new. And I sold them for $7. And them watches was pricey. Her boyfriend bought, even young people was coming. Kids was coming. The lady that said, my daughter wanted to come. She was on her little thing. They bought something. They bought the little table with the little mirror on it and the little stand. And the other lady, she was putting that, she was like, I was trying to see what you still. I say, you can come on. I let both of them. I let the other lady had left. And then I was putting up stuff. I said, there's somebody else. I said, you can come on. She was just trying on stuff, getting her little stuff. She bought something. She was like, I know I don't try people's stuff on. She say, but you have this really set up really neat, and your clothes look so neat. They look new. I say, yeah, because I keep my stuff up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff, I keep my stuff up. I ain't trifling. And she was like, your clothes smell good too. She said, because sometimes people be having stuff out there. And so when I tell you God show up and show out again, he showed up and showed. I know I ain't come back and tell it because I was so tired. Because we've been coming to get their hair done too. Because they know I'm closing. So I've been working in the salon, getting last minute hairstyles in. Plus I had to get ready for that garage sale. And I got a shifter roll that's in mint condition. It's vintage, you know how they say back in the day, and it's in good condition. I got to sell. I want to sell it. I know I'm going to sell that for about $700-800. When I tell you it's vintage, and I got it refurbished, and I paid good money to get it refurbished. I'm gonna be selling the stuff in my salon still, and it ain't much that's in there. So when I come back, I'm gonna be getting it cleaned up. I'm gonna show it. But God showed up and showed out at that garage sale. And then I was doing some other stuff. I'm like, Lord, how you gonna do this? Because it's some stuff that God had. I'm like, God, you did this, so I know you're gonna bring me out. I say, I ain't gonna even think about it. I'm just gonna do it. So when you hear me talking about certain stuff, and I'm saying, God gonna do it, God gonna show you what to do. Just, you know what I'm saying? I done walked it, or I am walking it. I don't have nobody to call and come out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't hang with anybody. God don't have me hanging with nobody, so God gonna get all the glory. I'm not monetized, none of it. God doing it. So I was sorting out some things, and my husband was like, oh, such and such and such and such. I just stopped and paused. I'm like, what? I'm like, God, you are doing it. So I'm like, it was overwhelming. God had been overwhelming me. So I just been trying to make sure. I'm like, Lord, I want to walk in the fullness of it. I want to walk in complete obedience to what you are doing, because this is something I never done before. And I say, God, I miss being in church. And I'm talking about like being a solid church family. But it's like God not allowing me to do that. I got to walk in the fullness of it because He wants me to be over this ministry. I'm a blank piece of paper. And I've been saying that the whole time. I didn't think I was going to do that good. Like, I didn't know. I didn't think, I'm not doubting myself. But I just didn't know. I'm going to say I was a blank piece of paper. I didn't know how it was going to go. I was just being obedient. I'm going to put it like that. Lord, I repent for saying that. I was just a blank piece of paper. I didn't know what to expect because I never had a garage sale before. I never did. I done been to certain things, like, you know what I'm saying, and been going here and going, and I'm always a buyer, but I haven't done anything like this before, ever. So the dates He gave me, and John was like, "You gonna do it?" I said, "I'm gonna do it, God. I'm gonna do the way God told me," and that's what I did. Obedient. And when I tell you God showed the second time, baby, it was, baby, He showed up. I mean, I had a whole line. I'm like, where all these people came from? And John had them left. And God was like, calm down. Get the bag. Take your time. Take one person at a time because they still looking. Because I had tables out. Everything was neat. When they leave, I still just had it neat. I made sure I wiped down. I wasn't looking crazy. I was looking neat. And it wasn't ghetto. Chinese people, Caucasian people. The last lady came, she was looking like she was mixed, like Mexican or whatever. Baby, and everybody bought something. Like I say, maybe on a few, because one lady came, she was like, I'm looking like for a wig. You have an afro wig? Because she said she was going to do something. She was a Caucasian lady. I said, no, I have an afro puff. She was like, no, I need the whole wig, but I didn't have that. Baby, I was selling wigs, hair, curling irons, clothes, shoes, electronics, knickknacks. They was buying it. And it wasn't nobody but God. And I used almost every bag. I had, I had on the first one I had Michael Kors purse, Coach purse, nice Betty Boot stuff. I had nice stuff out there and they bought it. Like all them shoes, they was buying them shoes. I had Coach slippers, Michael Kors slippers, because I love me some nice slippers because I can't wear any kind of shoes on my feet. So, and I got to the point where I couldn't wear too many flats, so I had to like sell them. When I tell you God showed up and showed out, He did just that. So now I'm waiting on Him to give me the next date to do it. I'm not going to do nothing. I don't know how, if He gonna allow me to do another goal. I don't know how He gonna do it. When I say I'm a blank piece of paper, I'm just waiting on instructions. So I know the 31st is my last day of me being in the salon, and I'm gonna, do I mess up? Yes, I do, cause I get overwhelmed sometimes, and God have to calm me down. And I'm like, God, I miss it. I love being in God's presence. I love being saved, and there's so much going on. I'm like, Lord, I hope and pray I live to see this walk. I pray I live to see it, that I don't leave prematurely. That's why I want to be obedient to God. I love being in God's presence. I love being saved. I love living this agape life. I love living this life for Christ. I just love it. I love being in a relationship with Christ, because this world that we living in is so much betrayal, so much hatred, wars, and rumors of wars. People are miserable. They are psychotic. They are schizophrenic. They bipolar. So much discord. People don't have friends. They walking all these millions of people in the world, and people are walking alone. And the Bible said it was going to be like this. Gas prices going up, food going up. And our bodies can't take all that stuff. And sometimes you got to do what you got to do, because even healthy is pricey. And some of the stuff you go to certain stores and get, that stuff don't even if it don't be good. So I know for me to get good fruit, I have to go to Whole Foods or Trader Joe's, and it's like 35 minutes away from where I live at. 30 to 35 minutes, because I live in Zachary, and it's in Baton Rouge, off of Jefferson and Perkins. That's a nice ride. So I couldn't go there like every day. So when I go, I got to get what I got to get, and I don't get much because fruit don't last long. You know what I'm saying? Baby, God blew my mind. I pray I live to see this to the fullness, the fullness, the fullness, the fullness, the fullness. God superseded both garage sales. And then I went back and picked up all my signs. So if I got to do something like that again, they'd be like, okay, this person right here, they come and pick up their signs. Because I was asking people. So when I finished the last garage sale, I went back and picked up all my signs from where I had put them at. So, you know, I was asking people, I was like, Lord, you know, the building fund ain't doing, you know, it did. The building fund did good. Don't get me wrong, people was giving. But them garage sales, it superseded the building fund with the GoFundMe. Because I think it's the, you know, people think I was just trying, no. I'm walking in, and you know, hair is my passion. You know this God. And I'm selling that building, so. And there's a lot of stuff he cut off. So I know if I don't walk in the fullness of it, I'm not gonna fully recover. And I gotta fully recover. And I gotta, when the God come and get me, I don't just wanna make it in. I don't wanna barely make it in. I want a reward. And I wanna be obedient. Because it's real. It's real, y'all. And people be like, oh, my life is literally a prophecy. If you go back and look at the videos, one video I went back and looked at, I say, Lord, look at this. This is prophecy coming forth. I never would have thought God would have told me to be over a ministry. And I tried to go and join other churches. It didn't happen. I tried it 3 times. And God was like, you're gonna walk in ministry. You're gonna do this. So I gotta be obedient. I'm on a blank piece of paper. I don't know I don't know. I'm just walking. When he tell me to do something, I'm doing it. I'm just doing it. I'm just stepping out on faith. This is what faith look like. This is a Kairos moment. The garage sale, that was a Kairos moment. All this is a Kairos. What is a Kairos? When you don't want to miss your moment with God. A moment that you can't get back. And then look how it ended up being really, really cold. Because that morning I got up, it was so cold. I said, oh, it's cold. But look how it ended up getting cold. If I'd have been like, no, I'm going to wait till, you know, this Saturday. God told me what days to do it, and that's what I had to be obedient. So I don't know what other days, and I don't know how he going to tell me to do this next thing, but I'm going to be obedient to God and do it. I'm a blank piece of paper. I don't know if he going to tell me this shit to go fund me down for the building fund. Because was asking. I guess people thought, oh, she just such and such. They keep doubting God. That's how people miss out on their blessing. So many people that missed out on their blessing with me because they try to look at the person or what they saying, or because it's not it's rare for somebody to just this is rare. It's not who they think it should be. It's very rare. So, and they know I have a passion for being a hairstylist. It's rare. But when God say do something, you gotta do it for however long. It might not even be for that long that I do it. I don't know if it's gonna be an in-reach or an outreach. I have no clue. But I know he didn't gave me instructions. He didn't gave me the name. I'm legal. I'm a blank piece of paper. But the more I be obedient, the more he open up doors. Just like I was sitting at the table doing some other stuff, and God, John called me. He was like, such and such and such and such and such and such. I'm like, what? And it was a blessing. I was like, God, that happened quick. Obedience. 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 And obedience is better than sacrifice. He overwhelmed me. I was like, my eyes was watering up. I say, Lord, I can't cry for these people. It was like a department store. Like people was just walking in and they were standing in a line waiting on me to ring them up. I say, wow. And they still was coming even after I had closed the gates again. I say, God, you gotta help me. You gotta keep me. So my last day is the 31st, today the 20th. So it's coming to a close. And I'm gonna have to fully close because I got to be obedient to my daddy. Because I gotta walk in the fullness of it. This is the Kairos moment. This is prophecy coming to pass. That was prophesied over my life. Prophetically, this is a prophecy coming to pass. All you gotta do is go look at the videos. I'm not monetized. None of that. God been prophetically doing what he said. I'm putting that piece right here. Yeah, God been showing up. I was overwhelmed, y'all. When I say overwhelmed, I was overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. So, me, Verna, gonna be over ministry. Lord have mercy. Help me, Jesus. I was trying to run from behind. I'm like, you want to make sure you hear right. I want to run, but I want to make sure I'm hearing God because God don't play about his people. And I ain't finna get in trouble with God. It's too much going on. So, who gonna be in this ministry, Lord Jesus? And it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. I ain't gonna say how it's gonna be different, but it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. God already said it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. It ain't gonna be like a lot of the things, you know. This something here, honey. It's something right here, honey. Kairos and prophecy. The more I be obedient, the more I start stepping out and doing what he say, the more he show up and the more he bring me out. The more he do. The little I do, the more he do. He supersedes what Verna do. And I ain't gonna have to say nothing. I ain't gonna have to say a word. I'm getting ready to cook. I'm getting ready to cook some spaghetti. And I went to Trader Joe's today. Let me turn this off. I went to Trader Joe's today and I bought these. I said, let me try these. Sweet and fried orange slices. They say they're more than sweet. So you know how you think they have like they have the candy like this or whatever, how they do it. I don't know what they dry it out. It'd be the orange slices. So I didn't know what to expect. So I said when I go back, I'm gonna get some more. Baby, these are real deal. Let me put some lip gloss on it. These are real orange slices, like real orange slices. When I tasted, I was like, These oranges are real. And it don't since they came from Trader Joe's, you know how they do with their stuff. Them Whole Food, they do stuff real authentic, not all that artificial stuff. You know, and some of the stuff you have to kind of watch it. So I never tried it. I say, well, let me try this. These are real oranges, real orange, like literally real oranges that you would eat, and they it's dried fruit, and it's real dried fruit. Not like the fake fruit. You know how they do that fake stuff? They be having it all fake. This is real. I said, I'm about to get some more. When I say, oh, these real fruit. The hull on it, it's from the hull, from the peel, the orange peel, not the hull. You know, that's the Ebonics right there. From the orange slice, the orange, the peel, everything is real and authentic. And then so I went to nothing for bun cakes. So Trader Joe's and Whole Foods is like 35-40 minutes away from where I live at. So I have to drive on the other side of town to get it. And my husband liked the carrot cakes. Trader Joe's used to have the carrot cakes. They used to be so good. For some reason, they don't have the carrot cakes anymore. And they don't have the veggie chips. They had a veggie straws, but them veggie chips was so I don't know why they stopped making them things used to stay flying off the shelf. They were so good, but they don't have it anymore. I miss them so much. But they had the straws. I like the chips. So I got this carrot cake. I had a thing buy one get one free. Cause I go there for my birthday. And they have the banana pudding cream bunny. So I got this. And I will buy like maybe two of these, and me and my husband would share one at a time, and I would freeze the other one. And when you take it out the freezer, when I tell you it still tastes the same, it be so good. Everything you can't freeze and take it out. But I put this in the freezer, and it still tastes the same. So I got a banana pudding, and look at the big cookie on top. I ain't gonna open it because I don't know which one we're gonna eat first, and the other one I'm gonna freeze it. I be trying to, find their ways to cut back and stuff. So I got that from there, and I went to Trader Joe's as well. When I was shocked that these were real, like real for deal. They are so good. And it was only $1.99. Trader Joe's is a little cheaper with their fruit, a lot cheaper with their fruit than Whole Foods. And they fruit is so good. So I went there, I got me some apples. Because my body's like, look, I need fruit. I need my vegetables. My body crave that type of stuff. And I have been eating, I could tell. Because Trader Joe's is so far, and Walmart and Rossi's, they fruit don't be tasting good. It's a hit and miss. So I only pick up so much when I go there because it don't taste the same. One day I bought some cucumbers from there, and I said, husband, I say, is these cucumbers real? These things feel like they plastic. I wasn't for sure if they was real or not. So I'll go to Trader Joe's. You're gonna know the difference at Trader Joe's and Rossi's. They stuff on the real. You can tell. You can tell real food. You can tell. So I went there today. So I'm about to cook. And then I bought some of their ground meat. This is my first time buying some ground meat. Let me show you the ground meat I bought. I will have to wash my hands. I bought this ground meat from there. I said, well, let me try some of their ground meat. And their ground meat being other things like this. Baby, I cut that ground meat. I say this ground meat smells so good. That ground meat smells so good. When I say it smells good, it smells good. And I already had some turkey ground meat. So the next time I go, because I mix the ground meat and the turkey ground meat together to kind of balance it out, so I don't have to use so much ground meat. And this is 85% lean and 15% fat. Because with the turkey ground meat, it don't be as firm. So I mixed the two. Trader Joe, this ground meat right here, and it had a nice little bit in there, and it was only $7.49. When I say it smells so good, it smells. I saw, this meat smells some kind of. It smells really, really good. So and I got me some apples. I got some strawberries. All they had was the organic strawberries. They had the regular ones. The regular ones was $4.99. They was gone. The organic ones was, I think, like $7 $6.49, but I went on ahead and got it because my body is craving the fruits and the vegetables and stuff. And I got some potatoes and stuff. But when I said, and now what else I got? I got the lemonade. I got some fruit shot. I got some juice shots. I'm going to put the juice shots up. Let me see. I got the lemonade. The lemonade be so good. And I got some juice shots. The energy juice shot and elderberry juice shot. And they juice shots was only $1.99 and this was $3.99. They lemonade be so good. Be real lemonade. And be having the lemons and they be good. And then I got apples, oranges, tangerines, lemons, a grapefruit, 2 cucumbers, an onion, because I like to eat cucumbers. Cucumbers and onions be so good. I seen Tabitha Brown do that. I said, I'm going to have to try that. And baby, I tried cucumbers and onions. I've been eating it ever since. Cucumbers and onions. I like the purple onions. When I tell you, that be so good. And sometimes, every now and then, I cut me a little turkey in there. But most of the time, I just eat the cucumbers, the onions, put a little season on it, and squeeze some lemon juice on there. Baby, it be so, so good. It be so good. So my body was craving fruit. Like, he was like, look, I need fruit. I don't know what you're doing, but I need some fruit. I need some vegetables. I need to eat. I think I got my shirt on. Oh, no, I got it on the right. Well, I got it on the right side. I think I got my shirt on the back, but this not right. Baby, my body was craving them fruits and vegetables, so I had to go to Trader Joe's. And Trader Joe's is like, when I say it's like 35, 40 minutes away from where I live, it is. So, okay, I'll be back later. Cucumbers, onions. I got a few bell peppers in there and tomatoes. And they go the onions, the purple onions. It looks so good. Oh, that's how I like it. Let me get over here so you can see it more. Ooh, oh Jesus. But this is what it is. Cucumbers. Let me straighten it out. Wait. Cucumbers, onions, and tomatoes. And I'm going to put some lemon juice on here. Lime juice. Put that on here too. Looks so cute. Look at me. Why we hold our pinky like this? And I'm still squeezing the lime juice. I'm putting lime juice on it. Period. I'm finna put some of this on here. Just a little bit. Motion detected at the backyard too. Let's season out. On that black pepper. I'm gonna cut me a little piece of this pepper in here. Shake it up. Make sure it's sealed tight. I'm shaking it up. Make sure it's seasoned good. All right, let's see how it tastes. I'm gonna get an onion, a tomato. It's gonna hit every time. Every time. My body like, yeah. I've been missing them vegetables and fruits. Mm. I have to have my calculator out when I go in Trader Joe's because I be picking up everything. All the fruits in there, all the good vegetables or whatever, you know. That's my blink, I'm sorry. My husband outside washing his truck. A cucumber. Mm. 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 I'm gonna take one of these on hot peppers. Let's see how I'm gonna eat it with a cucumber. I'm gonna cucumber with a pepper and an onion. Let's see. Mmm. 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 Hot. Yellow pepper. That's spicy. It's so good. Cucumbers, onions, tomatoes. I'll put a few bell peppers in there. And tomatoes. Lemon juice and lime juice. And I'll season it a little bit. It's the first time eating with that little hot pepper. It's good. It's hitting. Let me show you the ground meat. Wait, let me turn around. Look at that ground. There's this at the top right here. Look how pretty and pink it is. I already had some turkey and some other ground meat left, but this they ground meat right here. All right, let me show it to you. This is right here. Look how pretty it is. Pretty and pink. Look how pretty it is. And when I say that ground meat, before I put any season on it, I say, oh, this ground meat smells some kind of, it smell. When I say it smell good, look at it. Look at that. Look at it. Look how just look at it. This is my first time trying that ground meat because I know some stuff you gotta watch. Look how brown it is. Look at that. When I say it's so pretty, it is pretty. And it smells so good. It smelled good before I even put seasoning in it.